Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance. So today is going to be part 2. You're going to upgrade / modify / supercharge this machine. We are going to be touching the impeller assembly. We are going to make sure this machine will never clog up with heavy, wet, slushy snow ever again. This is probably one of the best mods you could ever do to a snowblower. This modification would really go good with the traction package that we did. I kind of did this video series backwards. I'm contemplating on doing this in black and white so you guys can see. Just the way this video series worked out, my time schedule worked out, I kind of jumped around. Because remember, we did some paint work on this machine. I did the traction package as well. So that's going to be part 3. But that's it. So what I'm doing now is 7/16 or 11 millimeters, and I'm supporting the inside of the sheet because this is a cage bolt. See how it's caged like that? Support that so you don't strip nothing out. Okay. Gonna bring you over to this side here. We should be able to get these bolts too. Notice I'm still supporting the inside. Now, just for shits and giggles, right? I put this machine up for sale, full asking price, even though we're out of season. I'm getting some interest, but I'm getting a lot of messages that are saying nice machine and lots of thumbs up, which is good, but it's bad because it really hasn't led to anything. It's also been 90 to 100 degrees, so it is what it is. I wasn't really hopeful for it. I mean, this machine came out fantastic, so I don't know if I would take anything less. I just skipped this thing. So anyway, this was in here. I just pulled it out. That's it. And now we have the impeller exposed. So let me go get my, because I don't want to be leaning on the driveway. It's bad for your knees. So, check it out. See this gap here? This is where all the snow gets stuck. There's going to be no more gap. And we are going to achieve that using a trucking mat. It's a heavy duty rubber. So let's cut this up. Gotta measure it first, see how wide we gotta make our impeller. And it's your standard 2.5 inches. Take our mud flap. Let's cut this son of a bitch. What is this here? Is this 2.5? No, this is perfectly 2.5. So this machine has 3 impellers. We are going to be doing all 3. Just a pair of tin snips. I find that these work really, really well. You see that? You laid it right here. See? No gap, gap. And you want a little bit of overage, because then that means the impeller can perfectly adhere to the machine. Simple. Some sheet metal screws with a washer. 5/16 head by 1 inch. You can nut and bolt them if you want, but that is not necessary. I run my machines commercially. I'm going on 3 years on the same impeller kit. Same sheet metal screws. Not necessary. Overkill. And you know me, I don't mind overkill. So anyway, just going to screw these in like so, support it from behind. Alright, so you see how that walked? That's okay. We now have our mark, right? You can see the mark, and that's where we will drill. Well, we will continue to drill. Just like that, it's done. Stick our washer on. Stick our mud flap on. And that's that. Alright, now we're going to start our second one. That's that. Now there's no gap, so now we're going to push the other side. Like so. Keep pushing. Usually we lube everything, but in a little bit of a predicament. Because remember, I still need to finish painting this housing as soon as I'm done. If I apply lube, the paint's not going to stick. So let's push it down so that the impeller comes up. And then we'll do the next one. We're going to go on time lapse because what I just did is for the next 3 steps. You know what? I'm a liar. I already cut the flaps. I'll show you guys in real time how long and what a life-changing modification this is with very little time and effort for this particular machine. Some machines are easier than others. This one is one of the easy ones. Some of the hardest one to do, right? I'm torn between an Ariens or the older style Craftsman's, because those machines, well, Ariens is heavy duty, right? There's no doubt about it. So the impeller's thick. You have to remove the entire chute to get to it. You need a long extension, which I have. Now, the other Craftsman is the same way, but that has to be one of the thickest, most toughest impellers out there. No doubt about it. It's very, every time I do it, I want to cringe my mind. I used to charge $65 to modify the impeller on any machine. Because of that machine, I changed my prices. Without a doubt. I had no choice. They just took longer than usual, and they're just beyond frustrating because that impeller is just so thick, which is a good thing. And if you own one, which I have a couple of videos coming out with those machines, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, towards the end of last season, I found the weak spot in the impeller, and it's a little bit better, but you still want to cringe every time you do it. It's just not as bread and butter as this machine and a few others I have done. Yeah. We're in. Don't want to go too deep because you don't want to cause the whole entire mud flap to rip. It's not the goal. You just want to do a little bit. Now, for some reason, why do I have a gut feeling and end up putting lube on this? Because it's just the right thing to do, and then I'll end up painting later down the line. We'll see. Because if I put lube, right, less friction and less chance of me wearing down the paint. But you can see, look, I'm already done. This video is going to be what? Less than what, 10-15 minutes? And that's for this particular machine. Alright, that's it. You know, we're going to lube this up. Why not? So before you guys blow snow, you should be putting this in there anyway. Because oil and water don't mix. Right? You know this. It's basic science. So that'll also give, right, less chance for snow to stick because oil and water don't mix. But it also creates a great barrier between the impeller and the machine. So it's just not, you know, rubber to metal. We have a little bit of a layer in there. The same way we took off the sheet, the same way we are going to apply a little bit of pressure from the inside. Now I'm not going to tighten this all the way down. I'm just going to get it started. Enough to where the shoulder catches. Remember, start these by hand if you guys notice. I want to sound like a broken record. Do not run these down with your gun right off the bat or any bolt. Always want to do it by hand because then you increase the chances of the machine stripping. Well, the bolt stripping. So I'm just doing the top. I'm not going to videotape it. This is the same way it came off. This is the same way it goes on. Use the mechanical instinct. Please. Mechanical instinct is born, but you can also inherit it. I inherited mechanical instinct. I wasn't born with it. My father gifted it to me. And then I just kind of ran with it through trial and error. Just getting your hands dirty. Do not be intimidated. You can do this modification. It is simple. Time, patience, and money will take care of all of this. But if you're mechanically inclined, per se, you can definitely turn this into a nice little money-making endeavor. So I charge anywhere from, used to be 60 parts and labor. And now I'm 75 up to 125, depending on the machine. Right? Every make and model is different. The foundation is the same, but the labor and the effort to get there is different. So now we're going to start the machine up, right? You are going to hear loud clack, 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 clack. Wait a minute, I just became that person who makes sounds over. You're going to hear a loud noise. That's the impellers breaking in. You're going to see rubber fly out, so you keep it away from the house, even though it is rubber. And God forbid you didn't do it right, something else comes out, you're not hitting the house. So let's zoom. You might get a good angle of stuff flying out. If not, oh well. But you're going to hear the machine get quieter over time. First pull. Please tell me we ran out of gas. That would be awesome. And we did. Yes, just in time, so I can put this away for storage. So anyway, you guys heard the impeller get louder and then quieter. That means this thing perfectly adhered. And you're going to see little chunks just like this come out of the machine. That is exactly what you want. So anyway, this machine is done. Now usually there's a chute here, a protective tool to get the snow out, like this. We don't need that no more. Now this is a 179cc engine. It's not the most powerful, but it's out there. So what happens is now you have to listen to your machine. You see the machine starting to bog down, drop it into a slower gear, and or take smaller bites into the snow. Instead of going head on, take a quarter and then work your way till you feel comfortable. Unless you have big monster customarians like me that are 11 horsepower and up, you can go through anything. So no matter what size engine you got, do this modification. This machine is good to go. Alright? If you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of PATTAY'S Performance, in which we address the tire chains and the paint package. See, that all ties in together. Alright? Don't forget to check me out on Instagram at PATTAY'S Performance. Alright guys, later.